Hello guys, good afternoon. Listen, in this video I'm going to explain you about relative clauses. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you a little board with some relative pronouns, and then I'm going to show you the classification of relative clauses. Alright? After that I'm going to tell you some examples. Well, as you can see here, I'm now, wait a minute please. Yes. There you have identified, you know, whiteboard by the way. So, relative pronoun. I want to be clear on this. These are just some examples because the list go on, okay? You have there when, who, um, whose, that, which, and where. Allow me to tell you this. When you talk about people, you are going to use who and all the relative pronouns that are related to it. You cannot say what, you cannot say that, you cannot say which with people, okay? You can only say who, whose, and so on. Now, for animals, things or situations, you can use which and that, okay? Remember, those are relative pronouns. Now, the classification of relative um, clauses are two. Defining clauses, can you see? I guess so, right? Yes, you can. Defining clauses and no defining clauses. In a defined clause, you say essential information that is useful, okay? And in non-defining clauses, you should say extra information that is not considered essential. Now, I'm going to tell you some examples. This is an example of defining relative clause. I can tell you, I call my brother who lives in Orlando. Why is it defining? Because maybe I might have several brothers and I want to be specific that I called the one who lives in Orlando. You see? And I use the relative pronoun who because it's a person. Now, let's use the same example for a non-defining relative clause. I can tell you, I call my brother who lives in Orlando and is older than me. In this case, maybe you just wanted to know who brother I called to, yeah, or which brother I called to, and you didn't need to know if it is older or younger than me. You see, extra information that is not essential indicates non-defining relative clause. Information that is important to mention in order to be specific, then you have a defined relative clause. Um, Once again, how are you going to identify a relative clause, no matter if it is defining or non-defining? Simple. Please look at the relative pronoun that could be who, whose, which, that, when for time, and where for place. One final example. As you could hear, I have a little parrot. Is my is my is my is my pet. So I can tell you this. The one that you listen to, that is my parrot, which is my baby. In that case, I'm using a non-defined relative clause because you don't care about my parrot and you don't care that I consider it my baby. You see? Or maybe you might care about my parrot, but the fact that I say he's my baby is extra. So it becomes a non-relative clause. I want to mention this. If you would like to read more about this topic, I have attached a PPT that is called Relative Clauses, which you can read and learn more about it. Also, I will attach a extra material that is another video from YouTube and I guess it is yes, I'm sure it is a PDF document so you can read more about this topic. relative closest, easy toppy, easy like having a candy from a baby. Please take good care of yourself. May God bless your times. Remember, if you have any doubts, please contact me. Okay? Have a nice day.